Prince Erik walked outside the Nordia kingdom, feeling happy and excited. This was his first adventure, and he wanted to see the world beyond his father's realm. He discovered something new in the forest every day. He felt like a man, not a boy. He followed the map that his father had given him, heading southwest. He wanted to reach the Saghal Empire, a land of wonders and mysteries. He had heard stories of its magnificent cities, exotic animals, and ancient secrets. He walked into the deep forest, where the trees blocked the sun and the air was moist and cool. He heard a footstep behind him. He turned around, but he couldn't see anything in the fog. He gripped his dagger, the only weapon he had brought with him. He had forgotten the sword and the axe that his father had offered him, thinking they were too heavy and cumbersome. He heard another footstep, closer this time. He saw a silhouette of a man holding a sword and a bow and arrow. He was tall and muscular, with dark hair. He looked like a warrior. Prince Erik was scared, but he tried to act brave. He greeted the man. "Hello, where are you going?" The man looked at him with curiosity and suspicion. He saw a young man about the same age as his brother, Arash. He had blonde hair and blue eyes. He looked like a prince. "I'm Zayd from Kristaland. I'm going to Indovia," the man said. Prince Erik smiled and said, "I'm Erik, the son of Ragnar, from Nordia kingdom." Zayd's eyes widened. He recognized the name of the famous wise king, whose fame had spread to his land. He bowed slightly and said, "Ah, you are the son of the great Ragnar. I'm honored to meet you." Prince Erik felt proud hearing this. He said, "Thank you, you are very kind." Zayd said, "As a son of a king, what are you doing in the middle of the jungle without any weapon?" Prince Erik felt a pang of shame. He realized his mistake, but he didn't want to admit it. He said, "I have a weapon. I have this dagger. It's enough for me." Zayd looked at his dagger and shook his head. He said, "That's not a weapon. That's a toy. You need a real weapon, like a sword or an axe. The jungle is full of dangers. You never know when you might encounter a wild beast, a bandit, or an enemy." Prince Erik felt a surge of curiosity. He said, "What kind of dangers have you faced?" Zayd smiled and said, "Many. I have fought with lions, bears, wolves, and snakes. I have escaped from robbers, slavers, and assassins. I have clashed with soldiers, knights, and lords. I have seen blood and fire, death and glory. I have lived a life of adventure." Prince Erik felt scared. He knew he made a big mistake, leaving the weapon at home. Should he come back? But he's already halfway to the Saghal.